1942, right?
Yeah, WLC.
Yeah, 1942 WLC. We made the frame. It's got a
Suzuki, yeah, front end. Yeah, I can't.
some kind of Suzuki front end. Yeah, 450 Suzuki or something. It's been dropped down. It was a long front end, so it's cut down. The frame's been extended. It's all been made. We did use, no, we didn't even use that. I thought we might have used, no, we didn't use the steering wheel. We made it.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's got a steering damper here. It's got a moderate rake. It's a little more than you'd use on the street, but not much more. In fact, yeah, it's probably pretty stock. Yeah? It's not too bad. That's about 2.5 inches, 3 inches off the ground. It's got rigid frame rear. The final gearing is 2.9, which is really high, if you can figure that out. It's ridiculous. And yet it pulls it like nothing. It's got a 500cc, what's that? Supercharger.
Oh, no. Yeah, I gotta think for a minute. It's got a 500cc supercharger, and we're expecting it to produce probably 10 pounds boost anyway. 10 to 12, yeah.
It's got, the cams are, we made them.
Yeah, we also make our own cams.
They open at about, this one 56 before top dead center for the intake.
Yeah.
And closes at about 80.
Yeah, it closes
which gives
late.
it lots of time. When you put a blower on it, that thing closes at 80. So that's getting,
Yeah,
it's a perfect cam for a blower.
Yeah.
And it's not too radical. Well, it's not too cage. Yes. This one's got a little more wild
Overlap, eh?
overlap.
Yeah.
It's got a little more overlap than we normally use.
Yeah.
It's got about a 2-liter oil tank. That's the only piece of shit on it, really.
Hey, I think it's the centerpiece
Well,
myself.
probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a cut down. UL oil tank.
Yeah.
The frame's all mild steel skid. It's pretty heavy, but it's really solid. Doesn't flex. It's got a 32 amp carburetor on it, which we had to modify. It's got an electric fuel pump and a return. It's got a fairing that's actually a copy of the KRTT, just the front part, and then the rest we made. All the scoop and all that we made. And the same with the valves. The primers were made. It's got a Triumph
Transmission.
4-speed,
Clutch.
road bearing.
Yeah.
Probably about 50. They were wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
Whatever.
They were in there, yeah.
It's got the slick shift on it.
Yeah.
It's the thing that the British made. It was an answer to a question nobody wanted.
Yeah.
Or nobody asked for. When you press the thing into gear, it'll pull the clutch in automatically for you.
Yeah.
So you can do it like here, but you can see it'll go like this, and you can do it. You can see it move there too. So you don't have to put your hand on the clutch. You can just reach down and smash it, and it'll go right into gear but it'll give a brake in the clutch, so whatever. And that's it. But,
And the blower is an AMR.
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 Yeah, we've used them before, and they're hard to find now. Ones that are good.
Yeah.
They were used on some kind of Toyota, Hyundai, and they're really popular. Guys use them on everything. They use them on Volkswagens, they use them on Kawasaki's, they use them on almost everything. And it's geared a little higher than 1-to-1.
Yeah.
At 1-to-1, it would put on probably around 5 psi if it was really good. This one's when I just touched it there, it was going to 5, but that you got to shut it off right away.
Yeah.
You can't leave it open, so it restricts the blower quite a bit. But
Once it's under load, it'll get there.
yeah, then you're wide open. The boost is just going to come up like crazy.
Yeah.
On the other one, at 100 miles an hour, when I shifted from 3rd to 4th, it would spin the back wheel on salt. Like you had it until it caught again. So you can figure out how much power. This one shifts out of 3rd at 100 Yeah, 105. 100 years. No, 100. Shift around 100 miles, 102 miles an hour, then you shift into fours. That should take it up to about. This year, if we can do 120, nice solid 120, that'd be nice. But it's geared right now. If it does 5,000 or 50, if it does 5150, it'll do around 135 miles an hour, which I think it'll do. But if it does 120, we'd have it. But 135 would be really good. Eventually, we want to try to do what the KRTT did at Daytona, but at that altitude. So we'd like to get to 150. We don't know that yet. I can reach down and I can turn the blower pressure up on the boost. I can reach down right here while I'm driving and crank it down and bring the boost up.
Up to whatever it'll come to. A couple of turns would pretty much put it up to 15 pounds. And at that, it should be turning. Holy shit. Well, the other engine was putting out 85 foot-pounds of torque, eh? The other engine we had? Yeah, it was putting out, with the blower, it was putting out 85 foot-pounds of torque, which would be around, it would be in the 70 horsepower, like from a 45.
That's the one that blew up on you because you used too much boost. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, any questions?
The reverse swing on your forks.
What's that?
The reverse swing on your forks.
Yeah, it's just for downforce. And like you know, obviously, because you recognize, it's an actual airfoil, right? It's basically a modified Clark Y. And what you do, the more you want, obviously, gives it more angle of incidence. It just keeps upping the force down, right? And the reason we put them on there, I don't expect we're going to have to, we can got them a little higher, but we want to keep them about neutral just to try it. Our other bike there, we got up, it sucked us in, we got up to about 100 and over 150, and then it went completely out of control. It had no, our CAG went crazy because it started lifting the front, and then everything went stupid. And then it just started carving like this in the salt. So had we put those on, we would have been okay. But we were there, it was too fucking late. And we talked about it, and we never fucking did it. So, too busy drinking beer. That was it. Anyway, any other questions?
When you're adjusting blow off,
Yeah.
you're doing over. You can be doing over 100 when you adjusting.
Yeah.
So do you reach over with your hand on the throttle? Do when you're.
Oh, I just pull the hand off, just crank it in.
Oh, you got a lot of room.
Take your hand off the
Yeah,
right.
one track's 11 miles.
Yeah.
The other one's 5.
Yeah.
So, you know, on the 11-mile track, think about it. 11 miles. You know, that's a long way, man. That's from here to the city almost.
Well, you
Wide open.
just hope your steering damper is doing its thing.
It'll work. That thing, it's a Chinese one, but they're really good.
Yeah.
The other one we used to use 2, one on each side,
Yeah.
and lock them down. And even then, this thing, if you lock it down, you can't move it. Like, it won't even move, which ain't good. I've done that, locked it down, and then come off the course. And then I was, what the hell? I thought I broke something. You know, try to drive without. Yeah. And I, what the hell? So I'm like, and then I steering down.
Yeah, I've done the same thing.
You don't realize how much input you're putting in. You know.
Carburetor. And what kind of fuel are you running?
What kind of whip?
Fuel do you run? Is it
Oh, just ordinary
gas and it's
yeah,
carburetor?
90 octane. And we shouldn't. If you could get real good number 2, it would be better. You know?
You want it carbureted though?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So jetting changes on the go too
You go-
before runs.
The carburetor, like, it's obviously a little richer than you'd use, but you'd want to do that anyway because you want a ratio about 12 to 1 for racing, right, to keep the heat down a little bit. So this one's, I got a 300 main jet in a 32, okay, but I had to machine the needle where the transition is, you know, from their slide to the needle. I had to machine the needle down. They don't make a needle that'll supply enough, and that's only because the blower at that, you know, it has so much suction until it's open that it sucks the fuel out of there, or wants to. And the same with the idle. The idle, part of it's cams obviously, but a lot of it's because when it's shut, the blower's just trying to suck air or fuel up through. It can't get air, so it's trying to suck fuel up through there. You know, it tries to get itself real rich, so that's why that. But we don't idle it anyway. We're just, once we start it, it starts pretty much first kick all the time. Not with a blower. The race bikes at Bonneville, most guys use rollers, you know, with the gas motor and everything. And they always give us shit, I guess. The guy at the start,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
and then, don't worry, it'll go. No, go start it. And then,
Yeah, but we've done that in the past.
Yeah.
And then you end up waiting 10 minutes sitting
I
there.
know. And your fucking cylinder temperatures are up to fucking 200 before you take off. You know? But with the cooling, it depends. Some of ours, the UL,
Yeah.
that thing wouldn't even get to 200 at the end of the thing. That was the most efficient engine I've ever seen. It would use for gas, eh? On the 11 mile in the last bike, eh?
Yeah.
It used about this much gas out of a little container that
We
for 11 miles.
First year we had it down
Yeah.
at Bonneville, we had a great big huge carboy filled with gas, and it went to. It doesn't need anything. It doesn't need
Run
hardly.
after run. We
Put
never
in a few
did.
teaspoons, and that
We
was
went to put some in and more or less overfilled it.
Game gas.
Yeah, it was just so efficient.
Yeah, it came, yeah.
The 45's not for some. We could never do the ports exactly the same as the UL, eh?
Yeah.
But this one, it's good, but it still uses fuel like compared to the UL. And the UL's twice the size, like almost exactly twice the size. So whatever. Anyway, anything else?
Awesome. Thanks a bunch, Ted. Appreciate the talk.
Good.
Doesn't have stock calves. I can tell.
Okay, so it starts first kick.
Not even a screen over the intro. Hey?